Yeah, we're gonna look into it. I don't think it'll work, but we're gonna look into it.
Okay.
They don't call it a jar for nothing. Monday.
Okay, it is 10 o'clock and we will call to order the regular session of the Houston County Commission for November 8th, 2021. We do have a quorum present as all commissioners are in attendance with the exception of Mr. Harvey, who is out of town today. I want to welcome all of you very quiet people that are here today. Y'all have been quite quiet before the meeting. Our invocation today, we're honored to have Mr. Nathan Jones with the Salvation Army, who will be on our agenda here momentarily. Give our invocation if you'll step to that podium. Pledge of allegiance will be led by Commissioner Singfield, if you will. You'll all stand. Thank you.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for the fact that you loved us first. I want to thank you for the freedoms we have in this country. I also want to thank you for the veterans, upcoming Veterans Day. I want us to remember the fact that they fought for our freedom. Help everyone be in this room here today to help better Dothan, help the decisions to be made and the proclamation to be made to help better the kingdom. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Gentlemen, we've received copies of the minutes from the preceding meeting. If there are no corrections or adjustments, we have a motion by Commissioner Singfield, second by Commissioner Harry. Any questions? All in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Announcements. Again, I want to remind everyone that the National Peanut Festival is ongoing down 231 South. After being a little cool the first night, I think this week is going to be really nice. I think the new forecast might have a little rain for Friday, but it's Friday, so most people won't know the difference. And we encourage everyone to get out. Really good concert last night, good crowds over the weekend, and lots of special activities. On a Thursday is Senior Citizens Day, it's also Veterans Day, which we'll come in about in a moment, and then the parade on Saturday will be through downtown Dothan. So encourage everyone to get out and take part in the various activities involving the National Peanut Festival. Thursday is Veterans Day. County offices, state offices, federal offices will be closed. Of course, we're closed on Friday too. So today, Tuesday, and Wednesday in this building, you would have opportunity to do your business. We certainly encourage everyone to take a moment on Thursday and remember those that you know and that you don't know who have served, who are serving, so that we have the rights that we do and who have protected our country. This is Veterans Day, which means we remember those who have served, unlike Memorial Day when we remember those who have given their all. But remember all veterans on Thursday, and you can find some place or event to take part in a celebration of Veterans Day, do so, because certainly all veterans deserve our thanks and our commendation for the service they have given. So remind you of that. I do want to go ahead and we were talking talking about it earlier. We will only have one meeting in December, as we usually do. This December will be a little different in that one meeting will actually all take place on one day. Our regular admin meeting day, the commission, the majority of the commission will be at our legislative conference. So we won't have an admin meeting. And if you recall, we adopted a new procedure when we don't have an admin meeting, in that we have our admin meeting on the Monday of the commission meeting. So I think that's the 13th, I believe. We will have the admin meeting at 9 o'clock in the morning on the 13th, followed by the commission meeting at 10 o'clock in the morning on the 13th. So giving anybody that is interested notice, particularly all you department heads that are used to coming to those meetings, heads up that all of that will take place. We still would like agenda items in on the same time frame as normal, but that those meetings will all occur on the 13th as opposed to the normal time frame. There was something else I had that any other announcements? No, Mr. Sheep, you had something.
I want to congratulate Vicksburg's Golden Regiment for winning the school's first ever state championship. I would have thought that at some point we would have won a St. Weeks for Vicksburg. We would have won a baseball championship or something, but apparently not. And so the first state championship comes from the Golden Regiment marching band. Lori Hart does a great job out there. I've helped a couple of things I've done in the past, and just a good group of kids and excellent band teacher in the SAR. So congratulations to them. Very, very proud of them. Also, I'm going to be holding a town hall this Thursday at Hardy's Family Restaurant, 6 p.m. Hardy's Family Restaurant is at 14750 US 84. It is in Vicksburg. I have historically done a fall town hall in Vicksburg and then a spring town hall in Dothan. Sort of not done that for about a year and a half because of COVID. So this is really the first town hall I've had since then. So excited about that. Anybody interested in coming? I'm going to have all 3 announced candidates that are running for District 4. They're going to be there. I'm going to be there as well. So invite the meeting to come and ask questions. And I'll tell people the complaint department is always open. So come join us. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, other announcements? Announcements. All right, and we will move right into our agenda. The first item on the agenda is a proclamation for the Salvation Army. As I mentioned earlier, we have Captain Nathan Jones and Captain Deanna Jones, who might be related. The Salvation Army Corps of that's hard to say. Salvation Army Corps officers, if you all would stand at that podium. We're not doing this together quite yet, probably will after the first year, but we're always honored to have you guys here, and gives us an opportunity not only to present you with a proclamation, but also to thank you and the Army for what you all do for our citizens, and working closely with, I don't think Chris is here, but with our EMA. You all are a strong cog in our wheel of assistance that we are able to do when we have emergencies and whatnot. So we really appreciate you all and what you do. And I think we have set up officially our time on December 1st now to combat the evil empire across town. See if we can't beat the city and take back our crown in fundraising at Northside Walmart. I believe we'll be doing that. I'm actually going to be bell ringing on the 8th also with the real, so I get to ring twice this year, but it's always a pleasure. So if we can get a motion to approve the proclamation. Motion to approve by Commissioner Gary, Mr. Shute, all in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. I will read the proclamation and then ask our Chief Administrative Officer to present it to you, then ask you guys for comments about that. And girls. Whereas the Salvation Army provides help for those in need throughout the year, and whereas many of its efforts depends on volunteers from the community as well as monetary contributions from its citizens, and whereas November 12th begins the annual Salvation Army Red Kettle and Angel Tree campaign at various locations, now therefore, I, Mark Culver, Chairman of the Houston County Commission, on behalf of the Commission, do hereby recognize the Salvation Army for the service it provides to the needy of our community, and we encourage everyone to participate in these activities, both by giving of their time and money, so that the Christmas campaign will be a success and so that the needs of many families in our community will be met. Again, we thank you for all you do and will continue to do, and we absolutely wish you the very best success in the Red Kettle campaign and all of your other endeavors. So, comments from you?
Well-
Don't look at each other, don't say anything.
On official record, we are not related. We are husband and wife. I claim him sometimes. So there you go.
That's not related.
No.
You're related by marriage. Okay, go ahead.
Officially, we do want to say thank you so much for participating in the Red Kettle campaign. I remember Commissioner Shoup, you were very intense in your bell ringing last year. There was a video, so we do appreciate, and we just say good luck to you, and we'll see if you take back your crown.
We hope. We need everybody to come to our door. We'll put more information out about that at the proper time.
Absolutely.
Mr. Chairman, I think that the secret is that the head of the commission has to stuff the ballot box a little bit. It's kind of a tradition.
You're out of order. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, we just want to say thank you. We're looking forward to our second Christmas here in Dothan. It's weird to think that it's already happened that fast, but we enjoy the city. We enjoy your support, and you know, it's this teamwork that makes things happen the way it needs to happen. So we want to thank you for that.
So when is the, I think I saw or maybe it already has happened, ribbon cutting for it already has happened?
No, it's
No.
happening this Wednesday at 2 o'clock at our
Okay.
facility.
This Wednesday at 2 o'clock, is that the tree and the ribbon?
The whole
Yes.
kickoff is happening. We're doing a ribbon cutting to start the whole season.
Okay, so it's 2 o'clock at your office this Wednesday for anyone that's interested in.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then you will see angel trees and the red kettles out in various locations, not at full capacity on Friday. So.
It's coming Friday.
Mhm.
Great, great. Well, once we start seeing those kettles and hearing those bells, we know Christmas is upon us. So
Yes.
we look forward to that and encourage our community to fill those kettles like they always do.
Absolutely.
Our community is a very supportive community, not just of you all, but of all of those type organizations. And,
Absolutely.
we're very blessed. And you're a big part of that blessing. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Maybe again, I want to say and commend y'all and the Salvation Army. I know that those donations and the red kettles and filled up and overflowing and all the donations and money that comes in when we have the Christmas campaign out at the National Peanut Festival, and all of those people drive through there and those kids will get a Christmas. And it's because of what y'all do and making a difference in their lives. And I really want to commend the Salvation Army and all do support.
Thank you.
All right. Thank y'all very much.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
great day.
Glad you could be here.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on to the regular agenda. The first item is request to award bid for virtual tape library to the lowest bidder meeting space. Danny is still here as he was Thursday, and we'll be glad to say just as much as he did on Thursday if y'all would like to. Do we have a motion? Motion by Commissioner Singfield, second by Commissioner Shoup. Questions, comments, concerns? Discussion. All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 2 is request to enter into an agreement with Troy Banking Trust for the deposit of county funds during the 3-year period beginning 1/1/2022 through 12/31/2024. Motion to approve. Motion by Commissioner Herring, second by Commissioner Singfield. Questions, comments, All in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 3, request to approve and advertise local legislation increasing the sheriff's compensation. Motion to approve. Motion by Commissioner Shute. Second by Commissioner Singfield. Questions or comments? Yes, sir.
Chairman, Commissioners, my name is George Trotter, reside at 4218 County Road 203, Dothan, Alabama 36301. Like I said Thursday, a good sheriff's department is priceless. And I know I'm not supposed to ask any questions, so I'm gonna make a statement. If I'm wrong, fact check me and I'll stand to be corrected. We have already, and I believe surely the sheriff was included, because I know our deputies were included in the, 4.5%, 5% of whatever we gave, the county commission gave to all employees, a month ago. Plus, my math may be wrong, but I think from 108,000, I believe I was told Thursday, and I love, the public would love to see this on the agenda. These numbers of what the sheriff's currently making and what the sheriff's going to, and a percentage of pay raise, like most, all corporations and employers do with their employees. So I'm looking at, and correct me if I'm wrong, we're looking at a roughly 15% pay raise within the last, let's say a year. Is that fair and equitable? And all I ask is you to consider that. We're broke, we stay broke, we can't do things in the field, on the roads, potholes, shoulders, and just basic things. But yet we can give this kind of a pay raise to an employee and not give it. And I'm sure there's got to be other elected officials out there wondering, hey, why aren't we considered in this nice 15% pay raise? Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? Okay, all in favor of the motion, say aye. Opposed?
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to abstain from this vote due to the perception of a conflict of interest being the Sheriff Lindsay. It's only for Sheriff Lindsay being the sheriff of this county and him being the my boss, more or less. But I'm going to abstain for this vote.
Okay. We have 2 yeas and 1 abstention, and motion passes. All right, item number 4 is request to approve preliminary plat for Rima Oaks. Motion approved. Motion by Commissioner Singfield, second by Commissioner Harry. Questions or comments? Yes, sir.
Chairman, I just acknowledged who I am, where I'm from, so I'll bypass that in the best interest of time. I'm all about, I live in the Rehoboth community, National Road. That's my background. We're getting wonderful people moving out there by flocks, right? In the last couple of years, I would say there's hundreds of homes, and we love them. But I have a question, and I can't ask it, but I'm gonna make this statement. I'm hoping that this subdivision and all from this time forward, subdivisions are on a sewer system of some sort other than septic tanks in the ground. That's been a problem. It's going to be more and more of a problem. These developers need to put in a self-contained sewer system until they can get on a system. And hopefully Rehoboth and Taylor's been working toward getting a sewer system for the last couple of years anyway. We've got to get away from putting the sewer in the ground. I own a well. I've been there for 27 years at Rehoboth. I own a private well. I'm on Taylor Water also, because I'm frightened to death about drinking water and my children and people out of that well. And it's getting contaminated more and more every day. And EPA District 4 in Atlanta, I'm telling you, we better start looking ahead and being proactive instead of waiting until that day is coming. And we've got to, with all this development that's going on, we've got to start treating this water properly and keeping it out of the groundwater in these private water wells. Thank you.
Any other comments?
One quick comment, Mr. Chairman, I know we got to meet the developers Thursday. I think some of us, but probably all of us, were excited to hear that the walking trail is part of this. That's what they told us. So I'm excited about that, and hopefully future subdivisions will consider adding that as an event as well.
We're gonna maintain the walking trail. But no, that is good. That is actually very good. All right, any other comments or questions? All right, all in favor of the motion, say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. All right, item number 5, request to adopt a resolution requesting the Houston County Legislative Delegation and County Attorney prepare legislation changing the manner of appointments of the Houston County Healthcare Authority members. Motion to approve. Motion by Commissioner Harris, second by Commissioner Shute. Well, I'm going to read the resolution and then we'll vote about that. Council, you got this over there with you?
Yes, sir.
All right, would you help me note one thing? The item number 2 down there, second line between the word member and the, I think there needs to be the word to right there.
Yes, sir, I agree.
Okay, thank you. All right. The resolution reads, whereas Southeast Health represents the largest employer in Houston County, and whereas the Houston County Commission appoints 12 members of the Board of Directors for the Houston County Healthcare Authority, and whereas the Commission is elected to represent and is responsible to the citizens of Houston County who have entrusted the Commission to make decisions on their behalf, and whereas the Commission recognizes the sacrifices and difficult decisions the Board of Directors of the Houston County Healthcare Authority is faced with, but the excellent job they continue to do, both current and past members, and whereas the members of the Board of Directors of the Houston County Healthcare Authority appear to be resistant to change in their membership and to whom the Commission members desire to appoint on behalf of the citizens they represent, now therefore be it resolved by the Houston County Commission as follows. Number 1, the Commission hereby requests members of the legislative delegation for Houston County, along with legal counsel for Houston County, draft legislation in the form of a local constitutional amendment to be considered by the Commission for submittal, changing the manner in which appointments by the Commission of the Board of Directors for the Houston County Healthcare Authority are made. Item number 2, that the Commission takes all steps necessary to prevent any single commissioner from appointing a member to the Board of Directors of the Houston County Healthcare Authority who is deemed by the majority of the Commission as someone who does not have the best interest of Southeast Health at heart. The above and foregoing resolution is adopted and approved on this day, November 19, 2021 by the Houston County Commission. Any comments before we vote? Tim?
I'd like to make a motion to table item 5, resolution on the agenda until all commissioners can be present for the vote.
Okay, we have a motion to table until all commissioners are in attendance. Do we have a second? Hearing no second, we'll go back to the original motion. Is there any additional discussion on the original motion? All right, then all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 2 ayes and 1 nay. We'll proceed with that, council. You hear your marching orders. All right, staff reports, Mr. Chief Administrative Officer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have 2 items I'd like to discuss this morning. One is I'd like to remind the commission that the county is now accepting quotes for the lease of the land that it has out on State Farm Road. This is an annual lease we enter into.
State Line Road.
State Line Road, sorry, State Line Road. This is an annual lease that we enter into with a individual to use those acreages for agricultural purposes. We expect this notification to go in the newspaper and hope to receive bids back before December 7th this year.
If you would also put that on the website.
It will go up this afternoon.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Thank you. The other thing I wanted to take a moment to discuss is to commend the commission for their foresight and planning to engage in the investing in Alabama counties subset of the ACCA. Just so that you know, the ACCA, the Investing in Alabama Counties has had several meetings recently about strategic use of the county's American Rescue Plan Act funds. And as the Houston County Commission is a participant in the Investing in Alabama Counties programs that was established by the ACCA, it provides customized assistance, expertise, guidance, and implementation assistance to ensure that the county's federally restricted funds allocated under the American Rescue Plan Act are utilized within the requirements provided by the U.S. Department of Treasury. In addition, the program provides the county with partners throughout the state to utilize the funding in a transformative way to enhance the quality of life and services in Houston County. I wanted you gentlemen to know that this process is underway, and although we have not yet received the final interim rule from the U.S. Treasury, they have issued recently, as of latest Friday, some implementation guidelines to help us in making sure that we adhere to the restrictions and requirements of these funds. And once we have established our thoughts and ideas, we'll come back to the commission and ask for their approval on some of these projects that we will recommend for these funds.
Yeah, thank you for that, because I think that not organization, but that entity that has been set up is going to be extremely beneficial to us as we move forward in these. We've already had to pare down some of our thoughts, so we want to be sure that we expend those funds based on what is allowable, particularly based on Trotter's comments. We intend to spend those funds on some water lines, some sewer expansion, some COVID-related expenditures, some reimbursement of things that we have done. So, but all of those will come before this commission as we move forward, and will be approved or authorized by our oversight group, if you will, to be sure that they are eligible and appropriate expenditures. So thank you for bringing that up. Mr. County Engineer.
One way, 3 different closed sections on it. That's County Road 75. We've got 3 different crews working on it. That's the last road from our bond issue. So once we get all that work complete, get it, and they'll wind that bond issue up. So hopefully next spring we'll wind it up.
Mr. County Attorney. All right, questions for the staff? Questions for the staff members? It's not easy today. All right, then we will stand in adjournment and see you all in 2 weeks. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh,